Yo, 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 what's happening, people? I'm your host, Double R, and you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Salute to my new subscribers, welcome to the channel, welcome to the family, and salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. Now, this is my second installment, my second part, however you want to look at it, to We Gotta Do Better. And I'm referring to, for those of y'all that haven't caught on by now, battle rap. And we're at a state in battle rap where I'm just seeing the same repetitive trend with not only battle rappers recycling and battle rappers sounding alike, but also the lack of preparation, the lack of dedication, the lack of education. When we're talking about battle rap in general, not even just with the battle rappers, but also the people up top, like Snack, so forth and so on. In the other league, on KOTD, Organic, and so forth and so on, man. Because let's be honest, these battle rap leagues are recycling the same battle rappers, and they're using the same battle rappers, which is a problem in itself too. And that's a testament, or the lack of looks and the lack of teaching. I always told you guys, man, these battle rappers not only need to get on the ball and start focusing themselves, but they also need 101 classes and training on how to be businessmen, how to be professional battle rappers. These guys are getting paid so much money now. More so, a lot of people look at it like it ain't money, but it's more money than we have. It's more money than the average Joe has. It's more money. It's more money than they seen, that battle rappers seen in the past. I'll say that. But battle rappers need a 101 class on how to be better professionals. And it's sad because we're talking about a 101 session on how to be what they're being paid to be. We're not talking about somebody being an intern, or somebody first day on the job, or first couple weeks on the job, just starting to learn. We're talking about people that are supposed to be, or so-called professionals, that get paid to not fuck up. That get paid to come fully prepared, to show up, with quality material, with everything. And they're just simply not doing that. Is this all battle rappers? Yeah, it is. Because just like I told y'all in the first video, click on that, man, and click on my other videos. I did a video on the white woman and the black man and that whole situation where she stabbed him up. I talked about the situation involving Will Smith and Jada, Chris Rock, and the slapping. Like those videos, comment on the videos, man. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, man. Yeah, I'm back at it. I'm on my walk. I'm back on the grind. But with that being said, battle rappers, man, we need to get on the ball, because as I continue to watch these battle raps, these battles, I'm just not liking the material and the quality that's being displayed and presented. Because at the end of the day, even though caffeine is now free, that doesn't give battle rappers an excuse. And battle rappers were coming unprepared before caffeine, when people were actually paying. But nowadays people are paying with streams. People are paying with views. But in any event, battle rappers need to show up with some quality materials, man. And I see situations where either battle rappers have one thing but they don't have the other. As far as their attributes, battle rappers either come fully prepared with quality in the ring, but not so much outside of the ring. And we have plenty of examples of that, on how you're supposed to conduct yourself in and out of the ring. All the ones that don't come prepared at the battles have to do is watch those that do show up prepared for their battles. And the ones that do show up prepared for the battles need to watch the ones that do show up prepared outside of the ring. And I believe it starts at the top with anything. And it starts with the people at the top starting to teach the newcomers. Because if you don't start teaching, and the people that are already veterans, that are already battlers, that have been battling, being better examples instead of hating. Now, I've seen instances where battle rappers battled and gave those opportunities to the up-and-comers. I've seen them even teach while they were doing their thing. But we need more like that. We need more of that with that. We need the people that have been around, the veterans, to stop hating and keeping their door closed, because that's the problem in our community. People want to talk about this, that, and the third, what's going on in our community. But one of the biggest issues outside of all of the rest, or with all of the rest, is the veterans, the old timers, the people that are experienced, trying to keep that door shut and not, lending a hand to those that are trying to work in that particular genre, that particular field, or trying to gain some type of experience or knowledge. That is the bigger issue. And we're seeing the result of that issue when these guys don't show up prepared. It all starts at the top. Smack, Beasley, Organic, even ARP. It all starts at the top. We've seen the situation involving ARP and Jag. We've seen the situation involving Smack and his battle rappers. Dudes not showing up, dudes not coming fully prepared because they've been pampered. They've been coddled. It's been no ammunition or potency behind I say what I mean and I mean what I say. It's been nothing like something behind their contract stating that if you don't do this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third will happen. There's been a lot of talking and not enough showing. So a lot of these battle rappers been thinking that this shit is sweet. And what it does is it affects the totality of the business. Because now, like, let's say for instance, and I love using Cassidy as an example, whether negative or positive, but this time it's positive because he showed how you're supposed to conduct yourself as far as getting the interest, gaining the interest. When Cassidy battled Hitman, I seen people that talk about other topics, that talk about other things like red pill topics, like educational stuff. I seen people that talk about other stuff and have other channels on other different topics come and tune in to Cassidy's and Hitman's face-off. You want to know why? Because Cassidy is a master at selling. He's a master at getting that appeal. He's a master at manipulating and making people hate him, getting under people's skin. Because you want to know why? You want to know why he's a master at doing that? Because he's doing what you're not willing to do. See, people can laugh and joke about what's being done in the ring, but look at the grander scheme. Look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that he's gaining the exposure. He's getting what you've worked your whole career to try to get. He's just getting it just effortlessly. But it's not easy. It just appeared to be that way because he's taught himself how to do this over time. It takes a certain level of humility. It takes a certain level of determination, to gain that admiration. But see, a lot of these dudes, man, and I've seen it. I've seen the before and after. I've seen Chess when he first started. And to be honest with you, outside of his abilities, which were supposed to, well, to be honest, what was supposed to have been developed into what we see today, I haven't really seen anything change outside of, what he's rapping. I haven't seen any difference in chess. He's still choking. He's still doing what he's spitting up, or whatever you want to call it. He's still doing what he's doing. I haven't seen any difference from what I've seen in the past in New Jersey twerk. Have you? I haven't seen any difference, just like I discussed in the last video I just did, in Av. He's still punching. He's still doing movie and sports references. He's not adding anything. He's not adding any humor to his attribute, to his toolbox. He's not adding any angles like that. And if you let him tell it, well, I got angles, I got this, I got that. Well, why is it not showing in the results? Just like Kevin Samuels say, it's about the results. Just like I've been saying before Kevin Samuels, it's about the results. You can say whatever you want. Men lie, women lie, the results don't. And in the results, it's not showing that you have and that you've been doing all of these things that you claim you've been doing. That's just like, for example, if I have been promoting the fact that I've been losing, that I've been working out, that I've been eating right, it should show in the results. It should show in my weight. But if it don't show in my weight, that means that I'm lying to myself. And that's the worst thing you could do, period, is to lie to yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's not helping you grow. That's stunting your growth. Because you're stunting. It's stunning your growth because you're stunting. Or as we would say it today, you're capping about what's really going on. You're not being honest with yourself. You're being disingenuous in your approach. I just seen the battle, as I just spoke about in the first video, with Ill Will and Rosenberg Raw. I see the consistency. I've seen the before and after in Rosenberg Raw. Rosenberg Raw was, to me, one of the worst battle rappers at the beginning when I watched him. Had the talent. The talent has always been there. But it just seemed like this Rosenberg Raw, I believe I seen the transition happening after his dispute or his riff with Bill Collector. And I seen the tradition, ironically so, in Bill Collector as well, after his situation with Rosenberg Raw. It's just something just clicked. Something sparked. Did they always have the talent? Yes. A lot of these battle rappers have the talent, or they wouldn't be battle rappers. They wouldn't be where they're at. But we know in any genre, it takes much more than just having the ability. But I seen the battle with Rosenberg Raw, and like I said, he's 30, Ill Will. Sometimes, sooner or later, we're going to have to call it how it is, man. Even Ill Will, being the real motherfucker that he is, he got 30, And there was another battle that I seen where old Chess and Calico, I seen that battle. Now, Chess was amazing in that battle. But again, the choking. Again, the stumbling, the choking, the spitting up, and all of that stuff. We're professionals now, man. And what we've been seeing with Twerk. Twerk just got put on the shelf. I seen an interview with Smack was talking about how he had to put Twerk on the shelf. Truth of the matter is, he should have been put Twerk on the shelf. Y'all know for those of y'all that's been around, y'all know I've been saying Smack should have just, put Twerk on the shelf. Not get rid of him because, when Twerk is on his game, Twerk is probably the best in the world. But you need to sit down, man. Go ahead, sit down like Briz Rothstein, man. And that's another story in itself, man, with Briz Rothstein. Briz Rothstein need to stop being a sucker and come on back, man. Because at the end of the day, but I believe Briz, and if he is doing that, that was a fucked up way to go out to do it. What I mean is, this might be a money ploy from Briz. He might be using this to, the stalling to get a big bag off the league. You know, which to a certain extent he deserves. Because Briz, to be honest with you, is one of the more, like, is he the greatest? No. Is he one of my favorite? Yes. Is he the most complete battle rapper? No. Again, none of them are. But Briz is one of the closest things to it. So to a certain extent, Briz deserves whatever he's asking for, you know, to a certain extent. You know, did I like the way he went out because he started that shit with Mook and then he cowered out? No, I don't like it at all. But at the end of the day, if this is indeed a ploy or a move to get more money off the league, I encourage all battle rappers to do that. But I also encourage all battle rappers to work for that money. You know, because at the end of the day, people like myself and others are paying, and they could be paying on something else that's much more important, but they choose to pay for you. They choose to pay to see you, and they expect quality from you. You know, but with people like Briz and T-Top and all of them, it's more so on the side of outside of the ring of promotion. Now I understand promotion somewhat compromises the in-ring ability, because a lot of the stuff that you're saying in promotion may, you know, affect the way that you perform in the ring. But that's what comes with the game, man. That's what comes with the territory. You know, I can't tell a boxer that that's being cheated, that's being held, that's being rabbit punched in the back of the head, you know, that he should go ahead and complain about all of that. Because if the people at the top ain't penalizing nobody at the top, then that means that ultimately it's included in what you signed up for. You know, as unfortunate as it may, underwhelming or overwhelming as it may be, you signed up for it. You know, got a problem with it, do your own thing. But in order to do your own thing, you still got to go through that rigorous transition of doing what somebody else is telling you what to do first. But I'm just seeing a trend with this battle rap shit, man. And I'm going to leave it right here because I may come with a part 3 on this one. I may come with a part 4, part 5, because battle rappers need to get this through their thick skulls, man. Battle rap is going to eventually go down in flames because y'all not taking this thing seriously, man. I'm seeing the same repetitive styles. I'm seeing the same repetitive games. I'm seeing the same old song, man. Year after year after year after year, month after month, week after week, battle after fucking battle. And this shit is getting sad. It's getting real pathetic. You know, clean this shit up, man. And this was another battle that I seen that was an example of poor preparation too, that is not coming to mind right now. I think it might have been Big K and Jada Nightwing. Yeah, that was the battle. Big K and Jada Nightwing. Jada Nightwing, he had I believe a horrible choke. I think it was him. A choke in the first round. I believe it was Jada Nightwing. Big K, he was lackluster. You know, Big K is still rapping with the same style. Big K was cold at one time. He was real cold. He's still kind of nice. But Big K, I don't know if I'm the only one that see this, because I'm a huge Big K fan. Y'all know I love my punches. I like my punches. And it just seemed like Big K ain't even punching the way that he used to. You know? Because a lot of these dudes, man, they don't have the hunger no more. And it's hard to gain that hunger back. I forgot who said that. Y'all let me know in the comment section. There was a saying that somebody said, it's hard to get up out of bed when you're laying in silk sheets. You know? That's what I see, man. They dressing fresh. Magic, Big K, Chess. A lot of these dudes is getting fresh now. And they're forgetting, you know, the essence of what this thing is all about. You know? And then you have the rare people like Danny Myers and Tay Rock and people like that still keep it consistent. Y'all know I have my qualms about Tay Rock and about K-Shine and people like that, and DNA. But at the end of the day, they've always been consistent. You know, they rarely, if ever, choke. Now, people can say what they want to say outside of the ring, and that's typically the issue when we're talking about consistent battle rappers. The outside of the ring part. That's why I said nobody in battle rap is complete. You know, but even before I go on this, I need to talk about this too. I've also seen a decline, and I'll say this for probably part 3, in Loaded Lux and in Murder Mook and in Calico. And I'm probably forgetting some others too. You know, a lot of the so-called veterans, I'm seeing a decline in their abilities. You know, somewhat in Verb as well. I'm seeing the decline, man. You know, also in Hollow. I'm seeing a lot of I'm seeing a decline in what they used to be. You know, but I'll save that for episode 3. That rhymes. But it's your boy Double R. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon to receive all the notifications for when I drop new content, man. I gladly appreciate it. Talk to you. Peace.